It's important to make your yoga mat a judgment-free zone. I don't know if this happened to you, but it's definitely happened to me before, where I'm just having a really rough day and I know that I need to do yoga so that I can relax and let go of stress. And then I get on my mat and I'm just being horrible to myself. I am judging myself left and right, finding everything that is wrong with my practice, everything that's wrong with me. And that's really defeating the purpose of the yoga. And when I come up from the yoga, when I'm done, I feel just as stressed as when I started. So instead, what I recommend is actually noticing when you're judging yourself and starting to drop your judgment. Now, judgment is very sneaky. It doesn't usually show up as like, you are wrong, I am judging you, right? It shows up more in things like, this should be different, or I should be different, or should not. Something should not be this way. That's a judgment. It also shows up in your expectations of yourself. And instead of that, when you notice that happening, it's important to let that kind of soften and instead to just meet yourself where you are. Let yourself be as you are. So if you're saying, I should have longer legs, well, you don't have longer legs. So instead, soften, and you could just say, I have legs, if you have legs. What happens when you make your yoga practice into a judgment-free zone is, as that quiets down, it's possible for acceptance to rise up. Acceptance can't grow in a place where there's too much judgment. It just doesn't happen. So with acceptance, as acceptance comes in, you have the possibility now to grow yourself and to transform yourself. So when you can accept that your legs are as they are, that your practice as it is, then you can move with it in any direction that you want to. That could be inward growth, more loving acceptance, more compassion, more of those yogic kind of qualities, peace and nonviolence towards yourself and towards others. And it can be outer growth too. I mean, your practice can transform when you start from the place of acceptance. Acceptance lets you breathe and change, where judgment keeps you stuck. So as you make your mat into a judgment-free zone, you make your practice into a judgment-free practice, then you step into yoga as a transformational process, which is what it really is. And as you do that, it helps you connect to your heart and connect to the joy that is the truth of who you are. So the next time you're on your mat, be it today, tomorrow, next week, next year, remember to make your mat a judgment-free zone. Take care, everybody. See you next time.